everyone, my name is Chloe and welcome to day 20 of Vlogmas. So if you've not seen these videos, what I'm doing at the beginning of the year, I asked my best friend in real life for 24 books that she wanted me to read. Either books that she has read and loved, or books that she wanted me to try, or books that she's seeing all over TikTok because she is a TikToker. And so she wanted me to try them. She picked them, and now we're going to pull one out of this jar and we're going to read it. We're going to vlog it. We're going to talk about where we are in life because today is October 29th, which is my grandma's 90th birthday. So she is 90 and she's awesome. Today I have a 5-day-old baby and a 6, 4, and 2-year-old. So things are chaotic. We are just living the dream over here, and we are going to the doctor today, just for her her 5-day checkup or whatever it is, to check her weight, check all the things, make sure she's doing good. And we're going to go as a family because I can't drive because I had a C-section. So, it's also 80 some odd, well, it's not right now, but it's going to be 80 some odd degrees today, but so windy. But for October 29th, I will take it. I am so happy that fall is kind of just fallen. It's like between 60s and 80s, and it's just great. So, that's really what's going on life-wise. We're just trying to figure out life with 4 girls and life with 6 people in our family and team no sleep and all of that. So let's see what we're going to be reading. I hope it's something not too heavy because, like I said, team no sleep. But let's see what this is. We have got, and I don't on my phone, but Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reed. Now, have I read this? Let me look. If you see my eyes going somewhere else, Such a Fun Age. I'm going to look it up on Goodreads because I thought I did. Nope, it's just one to read. Okay, a striking and surprising debut novel from an exhilarating new voice. Such a Fun Age is a page-turning and big-hearted story about race and privilege set around a young black babysitter, her well-intentioned employer, and a surprising connection that threatens them both. So I'm not going to read anything else. This was nominee for Reader's Favorite Fiction in 2020 and Favorite Debut. So we're going to see. I feel like I wanted to read this. I have been reading a lot of books lately that have race and racial issues as kind of the main conflict. And so, I don't know, but it's October 29th. I'm trying to finish up a couple things before we start Historathon and nonfiction November and all that kind of stuff. So this will be really good to kind of break that stuff up. So I don't know if we'll see it today or in a couple weeks, but stay tuned.
And I'm burned by the morning light. I make the same mistake more than twice. Same song, but brand new dance. I wear out my 3rd chance. You take my breath and I can't get it back. Might be time for me to face the facts. The best me is with you, but I know I got a lot to prove.
Hey everyone, so coming to you with an update. It is Halloween, and so I started this book yesterday and finished it today because my baby is officially 1 week old, and so we're sleeping okay, but we're waking up every 2-ish hours and having a nursing session that takes forever. And so between that and then I had a C-section, so I can't exercise, I can't work out, but I can walk. And so I'm taking long walks, and so all the footage, literally all I'm doing is sitting in a chair nursing, or I'm out walking the streets. And so that's all the footage for this vlog. But today is Halloween, so I might try to take some footage of that, but probably not because we have 4 kids and trick-or-treating. And it's been a rough week, honestly. We've discovered that our baby has a couple different health issues, and so lots of unknown, lots of just really heavy stuff. It's been a long week. So we are going to go trick-or-treat now, and we're going to meet up with some friends and do that. I'm obviously not dressed up, and we saw 80 degrees this week, and now it is 48, and so it's nice and brisk. So it's almost 5:30. We're going to trick-or-treat from 5:30 to 6:30. I think the sun goes down at 6:15. And so then hopefully we're home. We usually try to do dinner after trick-or-treating. just because we live in a very family-friendly neighborhood that, like, it's usually okay to do that. So I'm hoping that works out. Everybody's had lots of snacks. So anyway, that is the life update. Heavy week, but we've got appointments coming up in this next week that will hopefully clear things up. And yeah, anyway, so let's talk about this book. I liked it so much more than I anticipated liking it. Honestly, it's a strong 4 stars for me. So the premise of this book, I think what you hear the premise of the book is it is about Amira, who is a 25-year-old black woman who is she babysits, and she babysits for a family where Alix it's like Alex but make it bougie. Alix is the mother, and Alix is this white woman who has made her career on basically like female empowerment and saying that you can do it all, you can do what you want, and teaching others how to do it. So that is her job, and she has a history of being kind of a white supremacist in some ways, and she grew up with black people as hired help, and she was involved in an incident in high school in which she did not treat a black boy very great, and so all of that has kind of followed her. And Amira is she doesn't know any of that, and so she is her, not nanny because she only works like 20 hours a week, but whatever. So Alix calls Amira one night and says, hey, something happened. The police are questioning us, whatever. Which, like, I feel like that was really downplayed. Like, why are the police at your house at 10 o'clock at night or whatever? But they, so she says, can you take the toddler so she's not like here seeing it, because it happened right in the middle of bedtime. And so Amira takes the toddler to a grocery store just to browse around, kill some time, get her out of the house. And a security guard comes up to her because Amira had been out with her friends. So she was dressed for a night out on the town, and she's with this little girl. And the security guard said, you know, who are you, basically, and questioned that she had the right to be with this little girl. Okay. And so, gosh, how enraging. And this man named Kelly takes a video of the whole thing. And so just this guy being awful, and Amira standing up for herself, but also being just fiercely protective of this little girl. So that is what you hear about when you hear the premise of this book. However, that happens in the very beginning, and then the rest of the book is following both Amira and Alix, and Amira's kind of coming of age story. She's 25 and kind of content with babysitting and just where her life is, even though everyone else is getting big kid jobs and, you know, finding their spouse and all that kind of stuff. She's pretty content, and she's deciding, is that okay or not? And I loved Amira. I thought she was a really strong character. However, she makes a decision. Well, she doesn't. She has her friend make a decision on her behalf in the second half that enraged me. Like, make your decision for yourself. Don't just let your friend railroad you into something. Like, regardless of if you want it or not, make the decision yourself. I hated that, and I thought it was so out of character. So that's a complaint. But anyway, so the story follows Amira, and she has a relationship with the guy that took a video. So that is part of the story. There's a connection between her and Alix that they find out later in the book, and I thought that was kind of interesting. Although, truthfully, the romance in this book was one of my least favorite parts. Not just because I'm kind of anti-romance at the moment, but because it just felt like I felt no chemistry. He was not significantly, but he was older than her, and like I don't really know why they liked each other. That didn't make sense, and it all was very convenient. The romance part and stuff was very convenient. But what I did love about this book is, is that, like, just the discussion around race and all the white people who say they're like not racist, and yet they very much are, and they are it's almost like that white woman's savior complex, where she is like, hey, look at all these good deeds I'm doing. Clearly I'm not racist, when she is. And so, like, that discussion, I think, was really, it was not thrown in your face, but I think it was really well done. And yeah, I really, the writing style was really conversational, really, like, just fast paced. I couldn't put it down, honestly. And so I really, really, really enjoyed this book. And for a debut, my goodness, I would love to know what else she writes and check it out for sure. I'm trying to think of anything else. Like, yeah, I liked Amira. I didn't like Alex or Alex. I don't know. It was good. It was really good. So even despite my mind being a million places this week, I was able to really zone in on it, and I really enjoyed it. So that's everything. It's time for us to go trick-or-treat and enjoy Halloween, and just see how it goes. My 2-year-old is really terrified of everything, including her sisters. My kids are Spider-Man, Minnie Mouse, a butterfly, and then a newborn. And so yeah, my 2-year-old, I might be coming home with the 2-year-old and the baby, because I don't think this is going to go well, but we're going to see. So that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.